If you have a strange, persistent pain or ache in this part of your back, and it gets worse after twisting, or if your twisting looks like this, and every time you want to twist, whether it's to swing a golf club or a tennis racket or reach behind you in the car, you have to arch back. Or maybe you just have a difference in how far you can twist from side to side. These moves I'm going to show you will help with that. The moves that we're going to work on help thoracic rotation. The part of your spine that is primarily responsible for twisting is your thoracic spine. And we're going to work on how to optimize your twisting from your thoracic spine through a mind to muscle and a mind-body connection. You'll need 2 pieces of equipment for these drills. So I have a soft Coregeous ball. You can have any ball. It could be a beach ball, literally. Grab one of those. And then I have a TheraBand. Again, you could use a belt from a robe, and don't even worry about the TheraBand. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is work on rotation in a little mini squat. So this is for all you potential tennis or golfers out there. You'll take that robe belt or TheraBand and you'll place it behind your back, just where the lowest part of your rib cage is. Okay, so for optimal rotation, we don't want to be in spine extension. We want to be in a little bit of thoracic kyphosis or rounding. We're going to use this TheraBand or robe belt as a tool to remind our mind to stay in that position. This is how we make changes using neuroplasticity. So take the band or belt behind your mid back, right at the base of the ribs, and then imagine you could widen the back ribs into that band. You don't want to be arched, but rather pushing into the band to feel some wideness, distance between the 2 sides of your rib cage from side to side. And then we're going to maintain that width as we reach the arms forward. And then take your body into the shape of a mini squat. So bend your knees slightly and drive your hips back. And then after you have that position, continue to check in. Do you still have that wideness in that low rib, upper low back region, or did you start arching? Bring that wideness back and keep it there. Again, we need that for optimal thoracic rotation. And then visualize your spine like a spiral staircase. One bone or one stair, twist a little bit at a time. Start where the band is. That's where we're going to start the twist. And you're going to twist that bone, and then the bone above it, and the bone above it, and the bone above it. So you get all the way to thinking about the bone right at the bottom of your neck is twisting. Try not to twist your hips too much for this one. Really isolate thoracic. And then get to the end. And then slowly unravel. So start right below your neck. Twist that bone like a spiral staircase, and the bone below, 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 until you come back to center. Rest your arms and take a break. We'll do the other side. A couple things to remember as we do this exercise. Take it slow. Don't get frustrated if you can't feel it. But do really focus on that width. Again, no arching in that mini squat wide. Come back to that position and come back to that bone that's interacting with that band, and then twist that bone and then the one above it. Stay wide, don't arch as you twist. Keep your neck and jaw soft, one bone at a time. Go as far as you can, and you may feel your abdominals work, because when we twist optimally, our belly muscles are the driver. So continue to try that exercise. I would do it before I played any rotational sports. I would do it in the morning. I would do it a bunch of times a day. Even if you're sitting at your desk and you say, hey, I need a break, I need to move. It's a great exercise to connect mind to body and optimize your mechanics. So the other trunk rotation exercise I really love is to use the Coregeous ball or your beach ball at home. Like I said, we need that sort of minimal flexion to have optimal rotation. So using the beach ball helps. You could place it right where your sternum is and hug it. Cross your arms across it. And as you do that, you see how you get a little rounding? I want you to keep that rounding in your thoracic spine. And this time, we can take the position of a half kneel on the floor, or you can even do this in sitting. So hug that thoracic spine beach ball. Round yourself down a little bit and feel the front of your ribs, staying in contact with the ball the entire time because you're rounding and pulling the ball into your belly almost. Continue to pull the ball into your belly. Come back to that image of the spiral staircase and turn from that line where we had the band. Begin your rotation one bone at a time. Now, the ball is great because you'll feel as you start to twist, you get to a point where you want to arch back. And remember, that's not optimal, and that's why we get that crunchy low back pain. You'll get to a point where you're like, oh, I just really want to extend. Don't do it. Keep pulling the ball in, keep rounding, and see if you can twist your thoracic spine one bone at a time even further. You'll use your obliques on the right to do this a lot. And then come back to center, keep hugging in. Switching sides. I've got my left leg forward. I'm hugging the ball into my rib cage. And then I'm going to twist one bone at a time, being super careful not to arch back. Good. Ooh. Awesome. So again, these are 2 drills you can use to connect mind to muscle, mind to body, to optimize thoracic rotation for rotation sports, for back pain, for shoulder health, for neck pain, but really nice ways to practice. And again, it's all about repetition. We're making changes in the brain, so the more you do, the better you're going to be, the quicker you're going to make the change. Thanks for watching.